with coverage you can count on. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News Today in HD.
Fire crews are making progress, but this weekend's weather may change all that.
6:30, let us say good morning, Tennessee Valley. So glad you're tuned in to Channel 3 Eyewitness News Today. I'm LATRICE Currie.
And I'm John Martin. Today is Friday, November 18th, 2016. We'll check in with David Carnes for a look at today's forecast in just a minute. But first, we've been waiting to bring you this update. A Macaulay student got a new heart. One local family is very thankful, obviously, and we're going to have more on that great story coming up in just a little bit.
Yeah, that is good. Glad to hear Will Hunt is doing better. So we'll continue to update you. Hey, David Carnes.
Good morning to you guys. Hope you're doing well on this Friday. My goodness.
Yes.
Get to go out there and do some ice skating this
Hallelujah.
weekend.
Yes.
All kinds of good stuff.
We'll get to see Tim Pham ice skate.
And of course, the Alabama-Chattanooga game. Is that home or away?
That is away.
I believe they're playing.
Would that be something?
Yes,
Yeah,
that is away.
So good luck to the Mocs.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to have fun with that. And outside, boy, wildfire's kind of still the big story, but the smoke not horrible today. The winds are calm, and we may see winds picking up a little bit this afternoon out of the south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. A comfortable start, 43 in Chattanooga, 42 in Cleveland. Day planner gets us up into the 70s. Again, had a record-tying high at 78 yesterday. I'm forecasting us to get to the upper 70s again today. The record high is 80. Might have a little smoke here and there as you're driving around. Again, the air quality will be moderate, so it's not going to be as pervasive as it has been, but still areas of smoke as the wildfires continue to burn. Will we get help? Will we get hurt by the weather this weekend with the wildfires? I think we'll get a little bit of rain on Saturday, but then big winds on Saturday afternoon. So we'll talk about that for you coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, David, thank you very much. In Georgia, forestry crews continue to fight the largest wildfire in our area. The Cohutta Wilderness Fire has grown to 24,000 acres and is 40% contained. Now, because it's in a designated wilderness area, that fire is managed differently than the other fires. In Dade County, the fire on Lookout Mountain reached more than 2,200 acres and is 25% contained. And the Rock Face Fire in Whitfield County, about 590 acres with a 98% containment. This weekend is very important, as we've been talking about, for forestry crews across the area.
Yeah, with high winds expected, Tennessee crews are bracing for wildfires to potentially pick back up. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Michelle Herron joins us now live with more on that. Michelle, good morning.
Yeah, it's a very important weekend because what happens weather-wise and with these fires will determine the plan of attack for next week for these forestry crews here in Tennessee. Now, they used yesterday's clear conditions and nice weather to their advantage, trying to get ahead of the high winds expected on Saturday. They don't want the winds to push the flames over their containment lines. The three fires in Hamilton County are now 70 to 95% contained, and they're doing everything to make sure that it stays that way.
They're pressing getting out there, making sure those lines are nice and dry, getting those hot spots in there, digging down as far as you can, turning things over, just making sure, that they're out, that, burning stumps are out.
And today is day 10 for these crews on a 14-day rotation here in Tennessee. They're from all over, Florida, Oregon, Nevada, lots of other places as well, but they're here and they're not used to the terrain here. We've been talking about that for a few days, and as you can imagine, 10 days straight working these long hours in that terrain, that's going to take a toll on your body. But they said they really, really, really want to use this nice weather to their advantage, and that's what they're doing. Also, air quality, lots of people wanting to know about that. It's expected to be just like yesterday, code yellow or in the moderate range, and if anything changes, we'll be sure to let you know. For now, reporting live in Chattanooga, I'm Michelle Herron, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Michelle, thank you so much for that live update. Well, North Carolina Governor Pat McCrory says he is hearing good news regarding the wildfires in the western part of the state, but the fires are still taking a toll.
There's been tremendous progress made in ensuring that this fire has been contained and hasn't spread. The cost of these fires have been well over $12 million statewide.
There is now a $10,000 reward for information leading to the arrest of anyone who may be responsible for starting the North Carolina fires. Well, we have gone almost 30 days now without rain in the Tennessee Valley. Our entire region is suffering.
Yeah, Atlanta has now gone 30 consecutive days without rain for the first time in 50 years. Now, unless we get a good amount of rain soon, this will go down as the driest year in Chattanooga history. Some homeowners think watering now is, well, just pointless.
It really wouldn't make any difference whether if I got out here to try to water this. That's just like throwing away $1 million. It's not worth it.
It's a lot of water. Bigger, older trees can usually survive a longer drought, but younger trees, well, they could be in trouble. Experts say go ahead and skip the fertilizer. It's just going to stress out your plants. Remember, parts of Sequatchie, Bledsoe, Marion, and Grundy counties are under some kind of water restrictions.
All right, well, happening today from talking about no water to talking about ice.
Frozen water.
Yes, Ice on the Landing returns to the scenic city, but there are some changes for this holiday season.
Yes, Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Tim Pham joins us live from the Choo Choo with more on the move. Hello, Tim.
Hey, good morning, guys. Just want to give you an update on the fall count. Just at 1 right now. Got a little bump and bruise on my knees, but I'm all good. It's a good time out here. As you mentioned, this is the first time that the Ice on the Landing is at the Choo Choo. It moved from Ross's Landing, where it's been in the last 2 years. We want to show you what the rink looks like right now. It opens up tonight at 6 o'clock. And the sponsor company says that the city kind of had to make them move because of some new requirements, but they worked to transform this area into an ice rink, and this season it will be a little smaller than previous years, but we're told that thousands of people are still expected. Last year about 30,000 people showed up in it, and in addition, the new rink will have some new ice skates and some fun new things and shops around for people to check out. It opens until the 16th, and pricing and ticket information and the schedules on our website. But guys, back out here live, I'm gonna do a little grand finale. We've been out here all night, so all morning, so we'll try and do a little trick here. Hopefully I don't fall on live TV. Oh dear. Gotta get some speed.
Oh man. Oh! And down goes Pham! Oh, but you know what?
But you know what? It's
Listen,
like,
the
good
landing,
sport.
we got to dock you on the landing, buddy, but
that
you gave
graceful?
forth great effort, and we could not be more proud of you for just
Can I get a
leaving
10?
it all on the ice.
Maybe not a 10 on that one, Tim. Maybe a 9 on that one, though. But you came close,
Okay,
Tim.
I'll take a 9. How
A
about
9
a
for
3?
the
How about a
effort.
3?
Nice, Tim Pham, thank you so much. Enjoy your time out there, and stay safe for all that's holy. Please, can somebody get him a helmet? Is that a thing? Is that a thing?
Hey.
Tim, always a pleasure. That's the highlight of my day.
Seeing Tim ice skate out there.
Yeah,
Hey, he was brave. Took
He
a chance.
was.
He tried out there.
he did.
And he's only had like 2 falls, though, he said this morning, so not bad.
Well, here's a great story. A Chattanooga teenager suffering from heart failure received a new heart Thursday morning.
Yeah, a lot of you all have been following his story. We told you that his new heart, we're so glad to tell you, it's now beating on its own. 16-year-old Will Hunt first impressed us with his musical talents while he was in the hospital at Vanderbilt University. Now, he's been waiting for a new heart there for the past 5 weeks. The Bright School is now working to bring the upcoming holiday to the hospital to Will and his family.
So it's especially wonderful to have this good news about his life and the fact that his new heart is beating strongly.
Well, that is great news. To follow along with Will's journey, go to our website, WRCBTV.com. And we wish Will the best. Coming up on Channel 3 Eyewitness News today, we're going to have a look at your top business headlines as we head out to Wall Street.
But first, here's a look at what's coming up on the Today Show.
Coming up on Today, Mitt Romney heading to Trump Tower. The former rival set to meet with the president-elect on Saturday. But is it all for show, or is Romney really being considered for Secretary of State? We'll delve into that question. Plus, Mr. Trump's flurry of phone calls to foreign leaders and meeting with the Prime Minister of Japan. We'll tell you what was discussed and why some are concerned Mr. Trump isn't getting the proper briefings beforehand. Plus, it's all in the family, the latest on the president-elect's adult children. All that and more coming up on Today.
And welcome back to Channel 3 Eyewitness News. Today, looking at our area wildfires, an estimate of where they are. You can see them spotty Fannin County up toward Polk County, Marion County, and some of the smoke may drift through parts of the area throughout the day. Moderate air quality, so the air quality has improved, but still they're going to be out there. 43 degrees Chattanooga. Winds are calm. Winds may pick up a little bit, blowing out of the south at about 5 to 10 miles per hour this afternoon. And it is going to be warm, again reaching the upper 70s near record levels. We'll have more coming up in just a moment, including we'll break down the weekend. Looks like it's going to be much cooler. May even see a couple of sprinkles on Saturday morning. Right now, though, we're going to head out to John Martin. He has your up-to-date traffic. Good morning, John.
Hey, David, thank you very much. 6:43 on your Friday. Let's go ahead and take a live look outside at your morning commute. Not a whole lot going on, but volume is beginning to build. No accidents to report to you at this time. We'll keep you updated. Right now, here's LATRICE with business headlines.
All right, thanks so much, John, as we get down to business this morning. Hey, guess what? The next time you head to the Golden Arches, you might have table service. CNBC's Landon Dowdy has a look at the day ahead in your business news.
Wall Street could end the week on a down note. Stocks closing slightly higher yesterday, with the Dow just shy of a new record high following strong economic data and comments from Fed Chair Janet Yellen. She told Congress an interest rate hike could come, quote, relatively soon. Most people expect the Fed to hike rates next month. The Dow rising 35 points to 18,903. The Nasdaq up 39 to 53.33. McDonald's wants to be more modern and nimble. It's updating its restaurants with self-service ordering at kiosk, mobile payments, smart menu boards, custom sandwiches, and table service. McDonald's will pilot mobile ordering in the first half of the year with a national rollout in the second half. And about 500 stores in Florida, New York, and Southern California have already made the switch. And if you're doing some pre-Black Friday shopping this weekend, Amazon has some deals available only through Alexa, the digital assistant, on its Echo devices. All you have to say is, Alexa, what are your deals? Offers, which run through November 21st, include $30 off of a Star Wars BB-8 robot and $130 off of a stainless steel cookware set. With your CNBC Morning Business Report, I'm Landon Dowdy.
All right, Landon, thanks so much. Breaking this morning, Volkswagen says it will cut 30,000 jobs, most of them in Germany, to cut costs and improve profits. How this impacts the United States is still unclear at this time. This comes as VW tries to recover after the diesel emissions scandal and puts more emphasis on the electric cars. And of course, they're building that new SUV right here in Chattanooga. So we're going to closely continue to follow this story.
All right, 6:45 on this Friday. Coming up on Channel 3 Eyewitness News today, we take anything, tiny drops of rain, a gully washer, beggars can't be choosers.
Anything, yes. But what about a blizzard warning? That's what some of the Midwest is up against today. We'll have the latest national headlines in just a bit.
President-elect Trump will meet with former presidential candidate Mitt Romney on Sunday to discuss the Secretary of State spot. This is a senior Trump official who says Lieutenant General Mike Flynn has been offered the job of National Security Advisor. The Trump team is also planning what they call a thank you tour of blue states that turned red. Well, there's a growing controversy over whether or not to police fake news stories on social media platforms like Facebook.
Yeah, this is getting a lot of attention, taking a lot of heat now. 62% of Americans get their news on social media, according to Pew Research. And Facebook is the world's biggest social media platform. Now, the CEO, Mark Zuckerberg, is reportedly under fire inside of his own company for not doing enough to keep fake news stories off the site in the aftermath of the election. The Today Show will have more on this. That's coming up in the next hour in about 10 minutes. All right, well, the first significant snowstorm of the season has moved into the west, blanketing the western area.
Yeah, today there are blizzard warnings in Minnesota. On Thursday, weather conditions caused a 20-car wreck on Colorado's Interstate 70. The storm is expected to dump 8 inches out there. The Dakotas are ready to get anywhere from 2 to 8 inches of snow themselves. I don't miss it.
Not at all.
6:50 coming up on Channel 3 Eyewitness News today. Your top local headlines before heading out the door.
All righty, and David will be here with your weekend forecast. Stay tuned.
Channel 3 Eyewitness News traffic sponsored by CHI Memorial Convenient Care. No matter how minor the emergency, we provide trusted urgent care for every bump, bruise, cold, or cough. Now in Cleveland and Signal Mountain.
6:54 on your Friday morning. Let's go outside and take a look at your morning commute. East Ridge to downtown. The drive time about 15 minutes. People moving along at posted speeds. That's a live look. 24 Rossville Boulevard. Nothing on the T-Dot Smartway network to slow you down. We do want to also segue here. East Ridge will celebrate Christmas tomorrow with its annual parade. It all starts at 6:30 p.m. Reed Gold Road will shut down from 6 p.m. to Donaldson Road to Moore Road. Germantown Road will close most lanes at 4 p.m. to make room for all of those cars in the parade. That parade is going to end on Tombras Avenue, and we're going to segue to David Carnes, who will be the voice of Christmas in East Ridge. Correct, David?
Yes, Joan. And now coming down the line, we have that's my parade announcer voice. Yeah, I'll be honored to MC the East Ridge Christmas Parade. And hope to see you guys out there. It is a phenomenal parade. They do it every year, and it is a really good one. Okay, warm, well above average temperatures in the Tennessee Valley. Cold weather on the way, but man, is it going to be toasty today. Getting up to about 78, 18 degrees above average, and we'll have a similar story across the eastern United States. This front moving in, going to bring some heavy snowfall to much of the upper Midwest back into portions of the plains. The heaviest snow will be up around Minnesota, where we're looking at 8 to 10 inches of snow through Saturday for that area. For us, no rain, no snow, no nothing for the month of November. Rain deficit now 20.10 inches below average for the year. We have gone 29 days without rain, and that is the fourth longest rain-free streak on record. The longest is 39 days, set back in 1935. Well, near record heat today, 78 for the high. The record is 80. Some light showers Saturday morning, and then cold and windy for your weekend. Right now, nice and cool and comfortable in the upper 30s and low 40s. The rainfall on Saturday, very light traces, maybe a trace to up to 1/10 of an inch. If you're extremely lucky, you might get up to 1/4 of an inch. But I think about a trace to 1/10 of an inch is what we can expect. That won't help out at all with the drought, and it will help very minimally with the firefighters. Taking a look at our ViperCast imagery, here comes the front. You can see a few showers in Nashville tonight into early tomorrow morning, and then a few of these showers between 5 and 7 a.m. on Saturday morning. The big deal tomorrow is going to be strong winds moving in behind that front, and any wildfires that are still there will be very hard to contain with winds blowing like that. So that's going to be an issue for firefighters. Not only will it be windy on Saturday, but also much colder, fairly blustery afternoon with a high of only 56. A cool start to next week, and then we'll warm up a bit as we head toward the middle of the week. And looky there, we have another good shot of rain on Wednesday. We may see some heavy rain at that time. That would be good stuff. And then we'll dry out with nice, cool, comfortable weather for your Thanksgiving. Look at that turkey, just surprised and happy by the rain. Yep.
Well, little turkey needs to get out of there. That's a bad place for you to be. All right, David, thank you so much. Well, we've been talking about it. This weekend is a very important weekend for forestry crews across our area.
Yeah, with the high winds expected, Tennessee crews are bracing for wildfires to potentially pick back up. But Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Michelle Herron joins us now with more on that. Michelle.
Hey, good morning. They're hoping that these high winds don't pick up some of those wildfires and blow those flames over the containment lines they've worked so hard to get under control. Now, whatever happens this weekend will determine their plan of action for next week as to whether they need to stay longer or if they need to rotate more crews into the area. So kind of a big deal with what will happen regarding those winds. As far as the air quality today, conditions are going to be like they were yesterday. Yesterday was considered a code yellow or in the moderate range, and that's what we're expecting today. Now, if the winds blow some of those fires up over the weekend, that could take a toll on our air quality. We're monitoring it all, WRCBTV.com. But for now, reporting live in Chattanooga, I'm Michelle Herron, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Michelle, another gorgeous shot there in the Tennessee Valley this morning. All right, well, you know what? We'd jump for joy around here. Of course we would if we got rain. We desperately need it. Or in this next case coming up, snow. And you see one Colorado dog is showing off just how it's done and how excited he is.
All right, let's check out how excited this dog is as the snowflakes begin to fall in Mesa County, Colorado. That's out near the state line at Utah. This is Loki, a young Australian cattle dog. Thursday storm was the first big snow for the season for the area. They got a couple inches of it. And it looks like Loki is going to enjoy winter this season. There you go.
Oh my gosh, that is so cute. You could just put that camera on and let Loki just jump forever there, trying to eat and catch that snow.
Well, Loki needs to pace himself because I don't think he's going to get a lot of that in the next couple of months. So.
Loki's going to wear himself out there. Oh my goodness, how cute is that?
I wish anything in life made me that happy, honestly.
It is just the small things for the doggy there. It's like, okay, you're right. Every time the owner's going to be like, oh my gosh, here comes the snow again. Loki's at it. All right, well, if you're headed to work, take us with you in the WRCB app. You can also follow us on Twitter and Facebook. A big thanks to everyone behind the scenes.
And thank you for making us your choice for news. We're going to be back at 7:25 for your local news and weather updates. The Today Show starts right about